Okay, this has something to do either with a Taurus or a marriage, okay? You might be seeking counselling from somebody in your marriage at this time, or it's highly indicated that would be a good thing to do at this time. You might be finding that a Taurus is making a final judgment on you at this time as well. It's got you very much in your head, okay? Very confused, very easy for yourselves to get stuck into a too much thought. You might feel like you don't have all the information that you need. You might also be feeling like there's one or two paths here and you're needing to make a decision, but at the moment, at the beginning coming into this month, that decision is something you're unable to make because of feeling like you can't see the wood for the trees, basically. There's a world of emotion behind you at the moment. Once again, you might be finding at night time here that you're very confused, okay? Yeah, there's things hidden from you, or you feel there's things hidden from you. You need to know more information about this. Do not go in all guns blazing at this time, or watch out for people that do come in that they haven't got things, hidden agendas at the moment, okay? It's also really important to keep all the information that you might be gleaming to yourself at the moment, and to come from a higher standpoint if possible. It's really important that you see things from a very different perspective. Now, this is going to take some time out. It looks like you've been very uncomfortable for a very long time, but through this stage of being very uncomfortable, through this Ten of Swords, I think you're slowly starting to get enlightenment on the subject, on just how you've handled yourself or how other people have handled themselves in this situation. The universe has done this so you can get enlightenment on the subject, okay? It's going to require you to not pour your emotions out and to keep your emotions to yourself at this time. Make sure that you've got one foot on the ground, that you are grounding yourself. Going out in nature is going to be really important at this time. Your intuition is trying to guide you through this, to give you some stability when it comes to your emotions as well. The path ahead may seem like it's a long and winding one, but it is going to lead to clarity and self-mastery. You want to be able to work with somebody, particularly when it comes to your home life here. You want to be able to work as a team to get this ball rolling, but this may not be forthcoming this month. You might also be working on your skills at the moment, working on your job to get away or to alleviate yourself from these issues that you're having at home at the moment. You want to be happy. Okay, and that is going to be your priority this month. It's really important to find happiness within yourself. What makes you happy, Aquarius? Okay, maybe you thought by now you would have been a lot more happier than you are. Okay, so maybe that's where the confusion's coming in at this time as well. You want to be able to start out, you want to be able to get this financial issue dealt with in the home here. You're willing to go slow and steady to make sure that that happens. Or you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here that wants emotional stability and willing to do so, but it looks like things are halted at the moment. Things may not be moving ahead as the way you would like them to be. It's Judgment Day, basically. It's maybe you're going through the courts or something like that. It's Judgment Day when it comes to a family in some respect here. Maybe also you're getting guided from your passed over loved ones here who are trying to help you out in this situation. But it is it's going to end up this month where the final call comes, and you're going to have to make a decision, or a decision will be made for you, okay? It's going to require you to call on your innate strength to handle this with diplomacy, to handle it with kid gloves, basically. To be able to tame the wild beast within is really important, to not be extreme in any way, and also to handle this situation with as much temperament as possible, okay? It looks like you will be getting enlightenment. You could also be dealing with a Leo as well. You need to be able to get yourself up and moving again, and or you want to be able to get some action when it comes to figuring out this relationship. But it's going to take both sides to meet each other equally for this relationship to move forward. At the moment, you're feeling like it's not moving forward in any direction. You're willing to stand up and have yourself heard. It's really important that you allow the other party in this situation to do so. And if they're not allowing you to do so, it's up to them to really make sure that you are heard, that your side of the situation is heard. So you could be going to counselling or some sort of other higher authority here to get some mediation of some kind. It's really important to rest when you can. Even if it's in daylight hours, it doesn't matter. If you feel tired and you get the opportunity to rest, even if it's for a moment, it's really important to do so. Just be aware that during those that time of rest, a lot of issues might come to you and leave you in a state where you're not able to rest as fully and freely as you like. Be careful about indulging in things like alcohol and things to help you rest, because that can not help with resting and relaxing your body, okay? You want to be able to move ahead and move into much better horizon here. You want the world in the palm of your hand again. You're feeling quite passionate about doing so, okay? You could be also longing for a time when things were a lot calmer and more restful, and a time when you were at a younger stage here. There has been seeds of intent planted, so you will be seeing signs of some sort of harvest this month. So whatever in seeds of intent that you've planted in the past are going to start to come to fruition as well. You could also be waiting for a payout at this time, but it may not come through in November. There still might be time of waiting to get this payout. You are very defensive of yourself. You've put up quite large walls around yourself, and all this other party has. It could be a good time to take a break, once again, a break from this situation, and tend to the wounds, basically emotional, physical, or mental wounds that you've gone through this fight, because it seems to be a long fight here. So yeah, just treat yourself with kid gloves during this time, okay? Do not rush in all guns blazing and say things that you might regret in the future, and or someone else is doing this to you, okay? It's really important to get that mediation, to get that balance. It's really important to have your side of the equation heard, but to race in and say things that you may later regret is going to be to your detriment. Make sure that you're not texting and leaving, texts or whatever, or the other party might be doing the same to you, where they're, mouthing off during texts here, which could end up coming back to bite them. Okay, so just be really careful about rushing in and giving your 2 cents, or be wary of the other party doing so this month. We are in Scorpio, fixed water, and the depths of emotions are going to be really coming out this month. So just be aware of that as well. Yes, you could potentially have a lot of trouble sleeping this month. So, rest even for a short hours during daylight is really important, okay? You could be just literally going over things over and over and over in your mind constantly, leading to you having an outburst here, and all the other parties doing so. Be really gentle with yourself as best you can, okay? Make sure if you've that you're also, I've just got a feeling, make sure that your room is dark enough and you feel as best you can safe and secure in that environment to get the best rest you can, because you're going to need it this month. You could be feeling like the other party's stealing away with the fight. The other party's leaving without much being said, you don't understand what's happened here. Okay, it's leaving you in confusion. Sometimes it's what's happened here is the other party's been feeling like they can't win this fight, and so they're leaving in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's just not speaking to you as best they could, or not speaking to you at all, or leaving the home. But yeah, be conscious of that you might be doing that yourself. Okay, so yeah, be very gentle with yourself during this time, Aquarius. Okay. There are still things hidden. There's still things that need to come into the light. There are at least 2 other people here supporting you at this time. There is something here that could catch you up if you're not really aware. So particularly you might get something through at night time, which is very confusing to you, i.e. text or something like that. So just know that there are 2 other individuals here that are willing to support you as well. There's an inevitable ending to a situation, an ending to this constant thought patterns that have been going on for you. The old way of doing things is done. Also the past is the past. Yesterday was yesterday. Last week was last week. There's nothing you can do to change what happened then. The only thing you can do is change your way of perceiving it or your way of moving forward. Okay, so it's definitely involving a relationship here or a Taurus. 2 children are involved at least. There is a dawning of a new day here. This is ordained by the universe. This is the universe making this happen, okay? So you may feel like it's a lot out of your hands at the moment, so just be very gentle with yourself. You might be looking back, constantly looking into the past and running over all the problems and the fights or something else that happened in the past here. Yes, it's okay to look back to get some information to learn from it, but it's not okay to dwell in that for long periods of time here, okay? You might be concerned about the other individual and how they are as well, or they are you, okay? But it looks like either yourself or the other person is harbouring a lot of heartbreak and looking into the past at the moment. You could be feeling like you're being left out when it comes to finances. Maybe this end of this relationship has really got you feeling like you're feeling a little bit destitute, unable to care for yourself. Once again, there is somebody here willing to support you. This is a temporary situation. I can see that this, by the end of the month, you'll be moving out of feeling like you don't have enough to support yourself and back into starting to build yourself back up. Because, it's definitely involving what you thought was going to be the happy ending. It may not have been so. So you might be reminiscing about the happier days here, looking back at what once was, the happiness, the rolling acres and you and your partner and children, okay? So be very, very patient with yourself here. There is an inevitable end. It looks like an end to a marriage here. And you just need to be, to focus on what is beautiful about right now, okay? And start to envision that 10 of Cups scenario for yourself. What is your happiness? What would be your happiness in this situation, okay? What do you really want for yourself? And start to envision that outcome for yourself. So we'll just get some more advice. We'll have a look at any love blocks that might be affecting you at this time, Aquarius.